Hello students, today we will learn the next illustration number 5 from the depreciation allowable depreciation chapter. Now I'll read out the question. See the question. From the following information, compute depreciation allowable to Shenoy and Sons, a firm of chartered accountants, for the assessment year 2020-21. So assets given, written down value as on 1st April 2019 and rate of depreciation is given. Office building, written down value 13 lakh, rate 10%. Office furniture 3 lakh, rate 10%. Typewriters, written down value 2 lakh, rate 15%. Computers, written down value 8 lakh and rate 40%. Next, point number 5, purchased new computer for rupees 3 lakh on 31st December of previous year. Sold office building for rupees 30 lakh and purchased new building for rupees 60 lakh on 1st February of previous year. Purchased books for professional use rupees 1 lakh. Out of this, 30,000 worth are annual publication. Next, point number 8, purchased office furniture for rupees 1,20,000 on 10th Feb of previous year. So this question is asked for the year 2019, 2017 and 2014 year question paper. So very important question. It is 3 times it is asked in the exam. So now see the question. Here we have to compute the depreciation allowable of this Shenoy and Sons, a firm of chartered accountants, for the assessment year 2020-21. So here 4 block of assets are given, namely office building, office furniture, typewriters and computers. Written down value also given, rate of depreciation also given. Next, purchased new computer 3 lakh on 31st December of previous year. So computer we had 8 lakh. Computers we had, again there is a new computer purchased on value 3 lakh, that is on 31st December of previous year. So these purchases we have to add to this 8 lakh, and again while calculating depreciation we have to see the date. This is 31st December of previous year, so it is used only for it is used less than 180 days. So for this 3 lakh value we have to charge 50% depreciation or half depreciation. Next, sold office building for rupees 30 lakh. So office building has been sold for rupees 30 lakh here, and purchased a new building for rupees 60 lakh on 1st Feb of previous year. So there is a purchases of 60 lakh. So we have to add to the office building 13 lakh, and here date is 1st Feb of previous year. So here it is used less than 180 days. So we have to charge 50% depreciation, and again there is a sales. So 30 lakh sales we have to deduct from the office building. Next, purchased books for professional use rupees 1 lakh. Out of this, 30,000 worth are annual publication. So total purchase of book 1 lakh is there here, professional use only. So this books here written on value is not given, but there is a purchase of book. So we have to draw one more column for the books. For the books we have to draw one more column. 1 lakh. 1 lakh is the purchase value, and we have to charge even the depreciation on this book. Purchased book for professional use 1 lakh given. Out of this, 30,000 worth are annual publication. So for the all books which is used for professional use, so the entire books is the entire value of books is eligible for depreciation. So here on this 1 lakh we have to charge the depreciation, but here the rate of depreciation is not given. So when the rate of depreciation is not given, so we have to see from this chart. I have already shared with you. So that is the rate of depreciation. Here see here, books annual publication other than annual publication owned by SSU for carrying on profession. So for the professional purpose, if books has been purchased, then we have to charge 40%. If it is annual publication or other than annual publication, for entire books we have to charge 40% depreciation. So here total purchase of book for professional use 1 lakh is given. So annual or other than annual publication also, that is doesn't matter. For the entire books we have to charge 40% depreciation. But for books written down value is not given. So before drawing the column we have to see we have to read the question. So if there is a one more any block of asset, then we have to draw one more column here. So here 4 block of asset plus book, for book also we have to draw extra column, so total 5 amount column. And the next point is purchased office furniture for rupees 1,20,000, that is on 10th Feb of previous year. So there is a office furniture purchased, here we have to add, this is on 10th February of previous year, so it means it is used in the business for less than 180 days, so we have to charge 50% depreciation. So now we'll work out the illustration here. Write the heading solution. Now we'll work out the solution. So write the heading calculation of depreciation allowable to Shenoy and Son. Calculation of depreciation allowable for the assessment year 2020-21. So calculation of depreciation allowable for the assessment year 2020-21. So here there are 4 block of asset and there is a one more books purchased in the year. So in order to write these purchases we need one more books column. So total 5 amount column and one particular column. So draw 5 amount column and one particular column. So one particular column and 5 amount column. So particular, so first amount column is for the building. So building, so the rate of depreciation for building is 10%. Building 10%, amount in rupee. Next block of asset is office furniture. So the percentage on furniture is 10%, so amount in rupees. Next third column is typewriters. Typewriters is nothing but machinery, it is typewriter, so the rate of depreciation is 15%, amount in rupee. Then computers, here rate of depreciation is 40% and amount in rupee. And next last one is books. So books depreciation rate is 40%. This is not given in the question. You have to you should know the depreciation rate when they don't give the in the question. So rupees. So firstly we have to take the written down value of all the asset. So written down value of the assets at the beginning of previous year. So that is on 1/4/2019. So write one by one. So for office building written down value is 13 lakh. Next one, office furniture written down value is 3 lakh. Next, typewriters written down value is 2 lakh. Computers written down value is 8 lakh. And for books there is no written down value, so dash. Next we have to add additions or purchases. So write one by one the additions and purchases. So see here, after written down value, first one is purchased new computer 3 lakh on 31st December of previous year. So in the computer column we have to write 3 lakh. So in the computer column there is a purchase of rupees 3 lakh. Then second one, sold office building 30 lakh and purchased new building of for rupees 60 lakh on 1st Feb of previous year. So building purchased for rupees 60 lakh. Next, purchased books 1 lakh. So there is a books purchased. Purchased books for professional use, date is not given. Then purchased office furniture 1,20,000. So furniture 1,20,000. So there is no other purchases. So typewriter is nil. So now total it. So the first building 13 lakh plus 60 lakh is equal to 73 lakh. Next second one, 3 lakh into 1,20,000 is equal to 4,20,000. Here there is no purchases, 2 lakh as it is, 8 plus 3 11 lakh and 1 lakh as it is. 1 lakh. Next we have to deduct sales or transfers. See the question, is there any sales? First adjustment is purchase. This is a sale of office building for rupees 30 lakh. So here there is a sale of rupees 30 lakh. Then this is a purchases, books purchases. This is also purchase. So there is no other sales dash. So now deduct the value. 73 lakh minus 30 lakh is equal to 43 lakh. Then remaining value as it is we have to write 4 lakh 20,000, 2 lakh, 11 lakh, 1 lakh. So next we have to deduct the depreciation. So this is a written down value at the end of previous year before depreciation. Next we have to deduct the depreciation. So balance value what you get is nothing but written down value at the end of previous year, that is on 31st March 2020 after depreciation. So this is the value we are going to get. So next we have to calculate the depreciation. Now we'll calculate the depreciation. Write working note. So write the heading calculation of depreciation. So there are many block of asset. Right, by first asset we have to take here is building. So for the office building or building, let us charge the depreciation. We'll calculate the depreciation. So while calculating the depreciation on building, first we have to check whether there is any new building purchased during the previous year. So see here, sold office building. So there was a written down value 13 lakh. Then they have sold the building for 30 lakh and purchased a new building for rupees 60 lakh. So the one they had one building and that is sold, and again they have purchased new building here. So firstly we have to calculate the depreciation on this new building costing 60 lakh on 1st Feb 2015. So before calculating the depreciation directly, we have to check the written down value. So what is the written down value? So written down value is here we have 43 lakh. So actual value of the new building purchased is 60 lakh, but we have written down value less. So we have to charge the depreciation on this value, not this 60 lakh. So when we have lesser value, written down value, we have to calculate the depreciation on this only, because so they had one office building and again they sold that building and they purchased the new. So the balance what is left is nothing but that new building. So new building we have here only costing 43 lakh here. 43 lakh is the value of new building, and the rate of depreciation for building how much? 10%. And this is a building which is purchased on 1st February of previous year. So we have to charge 50%. Used less than 180 days. So there is no other building, we have only one building here. So 13 lakh building, it is sold for rupees 30 lakh and purchased new building 60 lakh, but we don't have 60 lakh written down value at the end of that previous year. So we have lesser written down value. So on that lesser value we have to charge depreciation. But this is nothing but this is a new building. So rate is 10%. So we have to give 50% because it is a new building. used less than 180 days. So while calculating depreciation you have to be careful. So directly don't calculate on 60 lakh. We have to check whether there is a value more than that. So 43 lakh into 10% into 50% is equal to 2,15,000 is a depreciation of a building. 2,15,000. Next, there is no balance on 43 lakh. We directly calculated. Next, second one is furniture. So we'll calculate the depreciation on furniture. So furniture, here written down value is 4,20,000. So furniture purchased is 1,20,000. So first we have to calculate the depreciation on this furniture. So 1,20,000, and the rate of furniture is 10%, and this is purchased on 10th February. So we have to give 50% depreciation. So value is 1,20,000. Rate of furniture is depreciation is 10%, and we have to give 50% depreciation because it is used less than 180 days. So what is the answer? 1,20,000 into 10% into 50% is equal to 60,000. 6,000 it is. So next, 1,20,000 value of furniture is depreciated. So total value we have 4,20,000, 1,20,000 over. Next balance we have. So on balance furniture, so balance how much? Total we had 4,20,000. So 4,20,000 minus 1,20,000. So balance how much? 3 lakh. So on 3 lakh we have to charge 10% full depreciation, that is 30,000. So total furniture depreciation is equal to 36,000. 36,000 is the total furniture depreciation. Next block, third block, typewriters. Will calculate the depreciation on third block. So typewriters. So there is no purchases made in the case of typewriter, so only on 2 lakh. So 2 lakh given written down value on 1st April 2019. So depreciation full. So 2 lakh into 15% directly you can take here. So here it is 36,000. 2 lakh into 15%, 30,000 you can directly take here, or you can calculate 2 lakh into 15%. There is no 50% calculation. So total 30,000 is a depreciation on typewriters. Next block is here computers. Fourth block. Computers. So in the case of computer, see here there is a new computer purchase. So first we have to calculate depreciation on new computer. So written down value we have in the case of computer more than that new purchase. So 3 lakh we have to calculate first depreciation on this 3 lakh. 3 lakh into computer rate of computer, how much depreciation on computer? 40%. And this computer is purchased on 31st December of previous year, that is 2019. So we have to take 50% depreciation because it is used in the business for less than 180 days. So depreciation is equal to 60,000. Next, balance computer. So how much balance computer? Written down value in the case of computer is 11 lakh. So 3 lakh is depreciated. So balance how much? 8 lakh. On 8 lakh we have to charge full depreciation 40%. On 8 lakh we have to charge full depreciation 40%. So that is equal to 3,20,000. So total depreciation on computer is 3,80,000. So that is about computer. So 3,80,000. So in the case of typewriter it is 30,000. And here it is 3,80,000. Next, in the case of books, there is only one purchases, there is no written down value at the beginning. So on this purchase value only we have to charge depreciation. So fifth block, books. So books value how much? 1 lakh. On this 1 lakh we have to calculate the depreciation. What is the rate of depreciation? So that is 40%. And here, when is the books purchased? So they have not given the date. So assuming this books is used in the business for more than 180 days and providing full depreciation. So 1 lakh into 40%. If you want, you can write date of purchase is not given. So assumed books used for more than 180 days. So date of purchase is not given, so we are assuming the books is used for more than 180 days and providing full depreciation. 1 lakh into 40% is equal to 40,000 is a depreciation on books. 40,000 is the depreciation on books. Now we have to deduct the value, written on value at the end of previous year before depreciation and depreciation. If you deduct written on value at the end of the previous year after depreciation, 43 lakh minus 2 lakh 15,000 is equal to 40 lakh 85,000. 4 lakh 20,000 minus 36,000 is equal to 3 lakh 84,000. 3,85,000. Next, third column, 2 lakh minus 30,000 is equal 2 lakh minus 30,000 is equal to 1 lakh 70,000, and 11 lakh minus 3 lakh 80,000 is equal to 7 lakh 20,000, and 1 lakh minus 40,000 is equal to 60,000. So this is about depreciation. So now calculate the total depreciation. Therefore total depreciation is equal to 2,15,000 plus 36,000, 2,15,000 plus 36,000 plus 30,000 plus 3,80,000 plus 40,000, that is equal to around 7,01,000. So that is the total depreciation. So this is about this illustration. So in this illustration there was no such a difficult adjustment. Only all other adjustments are same. Only in the case of office building and books, new adjustment has come. So in the case of office building, I'll repeat again. In the case of office building, 13 lakh value was the written down value. Then asset were purchased for 60 lakh and sold 30 lakh. So when you see here, building column, 13 lakh, purchases 60 lakh, sold 3 lakh, 30 lakh. So balance is 43 lakh. Balance is 43 lakh. So while calculating depreciation, firstly we have to calculate depreciation on new asset. So here building new asset purchased, which value is 60 lakh. But written on value at the end before depreciation is 43 lakh. We have lesser value here. So on the lesser value we have to calculate depreciation. If you calculate on 60 lakh, actual written down value, we are following written down value method, so it should be on written down value only. Here we have to calculate the depreciation on this 43 lakh, not on 60 lakh, because written down value is less here. So on that value we have to calculate the depreciation. That is what the important here. In the case of building, you just follow the same rule what you used to calculate for other assets. So while calculating the building, directly write, if you want you can write 60 lakh into 10% into 50. So next we have to take 60 lakh minus balance. So there is a value, lesser value here. So we can't provide depreciation on 60 lakh. Strike out it, you have to write on balance 43 lakh into 10%. So this is nothing but the new building, not other building. So on this value we have to provide 50% depreciation. So this is about building. Next, for example, instead of sale value, if it is instead of 30 lakh, if it is 3 lakh, then what will be the value? first value, written down value at the beginning, it will be 13 lakh plus purchases 60 lakh plus purchases 60 lakh, so a total 73 lakh minus, if there is a sale, assume it as a 3 lakh less 3 lakh. So balance how much? 73 lakh minus 3 lakh, 70 lakh. So this is a written down value at the end. So we have to calculate depreciation on new building. So here we can calculate 60 lakh on new building, 60 lakh into 10% into 50%, balance 70 minus 60 on balance, that is 10 lakh on balance, 10 lakh into 10% we can calculate like. But in our illustration this value is lesser, so we can't provide 60 lakh depreciation building here. We have to provide on 43 lakh. I hope you understood this adjustment. Next new adjustment is about books. Books written down value is not given, so they have given the value of purchases. On that purchase value, on this written down value at the end, we have to charge the depreciation. So depreciation rate is not given, we have to take the we should know the depreciation rate of all the assets. So 1 lakh into 40% is equal to 40,000 is the depreciation, and here the date of purchase is not given, so we have to assume. So only two new adjustment, there is no other new adjustment, rest are similar. I hope you understood this illustration. And similar, there is one more illustration, similar illustration, homework for you. So see here, similar illustration, instead of they have taken 50% value, same illustration, instead of 13 lakh 6 lakh 50 they have taken, instead of 3 lakh 1 lakh 50 they have taken the 50% of the value. So you have to calculate same adjustment, it's homework for you, everything is same. Even the depreciation you get 50% here. This is a homework for you.